Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. This is inspired by the Artemis II mission that just completed. There's really something powerful about looking up at the sky and remembering what's possible. The Artemis II mission sent humans around the moon, again, for the first time in over 50 years. Think about that. An entire generation grew up without seeing this kind of exploration, and now here we are again. Hope doesn't always come from what's right in front of us. Sometimes it comes from remembering that progress is still happening, even when it feels slow or even when it seems invisible. There are people working, building, dreaming, and pushing boundaries every single day. And maybe that's you, writing your ideas that may one day be a book, or making music that brings people together and reminds us we all have more in common than we know. That's the kind of thing you don't see about in the news. You might not feel it in your daily routine, so it can feel remote and removed from our day-to-day life. But it's happening. And if humanity can find its way back to the moon, we can all find our way forward. One of the inspiring parts of the mission, Jeremy Hansen, who was on the line with Mission Control, suggested that the first newly identified crater be named after the spacecraft Integrity. For the second, he suggested Carol in honor of the mission commander Weissman's wife who died of cancer in 2020. And he said this: "A number of years ago, we started this journey in our close-knit astronaut family, and we lost a loved one. Her name was Carol, the spouse of Reed, the mother of Katie and Ellie." The crater he mentioned is described as a bright spot and is visible from Earth during certain phases of the moon. The entire crew and the staff at Mission Control were all moved by the gesture and the lovely tribute. We can't all go to the moon, but we can all definitely contribute in our own unique way. So tonight, look up at the sky and let it remind you there's more possibility in the world than you think. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.